Hello everyone, Lord Battalion here, and welcome back to CK3, or Crusader Kings 3. Now, today we're going to be starting a new series. Now, I know I've been starting a lot of series, but I wanted to make another one. You see, our first Byzantine series we couldn't continue due to an update, causing an instability in the save, and we couldn't continue playing that. And I wasn't inspired to play as the Vikings, so we are going to play another Byzantine playthrough. This time we're going to start as the Emperor, but with a twist. We're immortal. We no longer age. But we can still die in combat and be captured and executed. And I think we can still get sick, but we get over the sickness. Now, I think this will be an interesting playthrough. Because, of course, we're immortal, so that... And this game end date is in 1440, and it's 868. So we have potentially centuries of adventures to get up to, and we could start an immortal family, because we can grant immortality and remove immortality from people, even ourselves. Now, I've already won one war over here in Crete before I started recording, and we're at war with Bulgaria to gain rightful Byzantine territory, which you can see outlined in what is purple. And this is what we actually own. So without further ado, let's get into it. Will this story see us become a mad emperor drunk with power, or an immortal protector of Christendom and the Byzantine Empire? Who knows? Let's find out. Right, so we're at war with Bulgaria. A war I started before I began the recording. And we are winning a lot of sieges. And we're getting a new Varangian. Now, I will give brief history lessons while this recording is going on. And Varangian Guard are essentially Viking mercenaries who have come down and have basically converted to Eastern Orthodoxy, Christianity, and are basically a second royal guard for the Emperor in case the knights somehow fail to protect him. And they are very loyal, and in history they never betrayed the Byzantine emperors. So that's good. Alright. Let's go back to war. I think our immediate goal, like with this war, is to regain rightful Byzantine lands. Lands that are de jure claims, which means rightful claims of a certain title. We're gonna lose that battle, I think. No, we're not. Alright. Now, I apologize if any videos end abruptly, because sometimes recording Crusader Kings 3 can be a little difficult for me, because sometimes I accidentally stop the recording because all the buttons are, well, I need to press her up near the stop recording button, so let's hope that doesn't happen. But if it does, I'll probably just make another episode and explain why the other one ended so abruptly. So, we're gonna still try to do 30-40 minute episodes, but we'll see how this goes. Alright, back to the war. We're doing well. The sieges are going well, that's good. We're gonna split this army up because they're suffering attrition, because there's not enough supplies for all our soldiers. And the enemy is re-sieging their capital, but this siege is almost done. So we'll march over there and deal with them in a minute. In fact, we're going to go ahead and send this army to go do that. And we'll join with this one when this siege is done, which it's done now. So we'll send these troops. We outnumber them. We should win that battle. And I think we just did. Yes. Alright, now let's go besiege another barony. We've taken some prisoners, and we won another siege. I think we just need to win one more siege, and that should be up here. Let's just send reinforcements in case they come back. Alright, the siege will be done in 50 days, 48 days. The siege should be done soon. You can see in the siege progress bar how many days are left. Alright, we won that siege, and we're gonna try to attack the Bulgarian army. Hopefully win. I think we're gonna win. Yep, we did. And we have to win another siege, sadly. Bulgarians just don't want to give up because they're going to lose essentially everything south of this river up here. Hopefully we don't have to do too many more sieges, and this will be over soon. I don't know why the Bulgarians are refusing to surrender. Let's go meet them in battle again. Send our army. Hopefully we can capture their king or something. And we can just force the peace treaty. This battle's still not over. Or, I mean, war. So let's get one of our armies together. And we're gonna go besiege yet more territory. Because that's the only way this war is gonna end. With our victory, hopefully. A secret truth. My vassal, Count Petrios, has copulated with his brother Zini. Such things cannot be accepted outside mercy. God will judge these sinners. My vassal, Count Petronas, has brought forward undeniable evidence that Timotheus was fathered by none other than him. I wonder, did Timotheus know about his true heritage, or is it this as much news? No. Or is it this? That doesn't make sense. Know about his true heritage, or is it this as much news to him as it is to me? Will this revelation become a blessing or a curse? Who would have known? Well, that's going to be embarrassing for that kid who grew up basically a bastard of a family, which means he was born outside of marriage, for those of you who don't know that terminology. Now we're going to go fight this Bulgarian army again, and we won, and we captured the king. Thank goodness. Now we just gained a lot of land. We disband our armies, because if we keep our armies raised, we have to keep paying taxes on them. We still do, but we have to pay less taxes when they're not immediately raised for war. Now, we've taken Crete. We've taken all our de jure lands from Bulgaria. So let's actually save the game, just in case any glitches happen. And let's get it playing. Now let's come up with a new plan. We could just keep going to war, but we probably want to let our armies recover and our economy. Just in case we get secretly attacked by the Abbasids or anything. Who are a massive empire. But they have less men than us. A ransom offer. Sure. We can take all the money we can get now. Now. More ransoms. Again, we'll accept them all. Again, we conquered a lot of land, so let's check the de jure claims of Byzantium, and we own all this, so we're close to uniting more of our territories. Is this guy allied with anyone? No. So we're going to do a swift war against him as well. Send our armies. I see. We caught the enemy army. Now we're going to besiege their, I think their only barony. And the siege is almost done already. Now it looks like they have more baronies, but let's go see if we can capture their leader and end this war quickly. Hopefully before he wins that siege, but I think our army will arrive in time. Yep. We beat them. So let's go take... Oh, they do have another barony or two. Let's besiege them. And we won the war. And there's a raid happening, not very far, so let's go kill these raiders who are raiding our land. Now, people can raid you without declaring war, which means they basically come in, they don't want to take land, they just want to take captives, ransom them, and, you know, steal money. But we just stop them. And we can disband our armies now. A ransom offer, sure. Let's slow down the speed of the game. Alright. So we are reuniting the Western Empire slowly. We could go to war with this person, but again, we probably just want to replenish our armies quickly. And we're getting more military perks. Again, I always recommend going for military perks if you play this game, because it'll help in your wars a lot. Now, we don't need to do much in terms of internal politics right now. We just need to keep saving money and going to war and collecting these ransoms. There's any factions forming against us, which means plots to internally harm us. No. We're gonna wait until we have about 1,200 golds. We're not gonna go to a feast. Can't afford to. And we're gonna wait till we have about 1,200 gold. And then we might go to war again. Because that'll also give us time for our armies to replenish. Mayor Christophos of Modon has accused my vassal Count Constantinus of having copulated with his mother Alexandra. Such things cannot be accepted outside of marriage. This crime cannot go unpunished. Guards! We'll arrest them. Man, there's a lot of sin in our empire. We'll have to eventually do some internal purges. We're gonna be a just ruler, but we're gonna be a strict ruler. For now, we need our vassals' loyalties, and we need to worry about external threats. Every man for himself. Deuce, which means Duke in Byzantine ranks. Thomas is fiddling nervously with his sleeve as I open the door to my chambers. What is he doing here at this hour? My deepest apologies, but I must speak with you in private. I have discovered something very interesting. Deuce Thomas has uncovered a secret of Lazaros. He is willing to share it with me if I let him off the hook. I'd rather have you in my pocket than him. We don't care about secrets. I'm kinda see no evil, hear no evil kind of thing right now. Another secret. Another sexual relations outside of marriage. Guards! Arrest them all! Again? Okay. Guards. Guards. This is ridiculous. And no, I don't want to go to a feast. What is going on in my empire? Everyone's insane. I think our emperor is going to go mad before he turns 30. He's probably sitting on his throne with his head in his hands, well, his helmet in his hands, thinking, goodness sakes, I have to deal with this for eternity. And children were born of these extramarital affairs. This is chaos. More ransoms, at least. Alright, we have more money. So we should probably go to war again? I think this guy has a big army. Who's he allied with? Some random guy up here. That's fine. We're going to war. Raise the legions, the Imperial, Byzantine legions. Let's save in case this game glitches, because this game can be finicky. But it is fun. Right, they've raised their army. Our army just finished mustering. Let's go catch our enemies. There's our army down there, 10,000 on its way. Hopefully they'll arrive before the siege is over. And we have a new military perk. And we can add a bonus to our house. We're gonna do House of Warriors, so we're better at fighting and our armies are better. Looks like we're gonna catch them before they complete the siege, or at least I think we are. get lucky again, we'll capture the leader. Big battle. And we appear to have won. Excellent. And there's this other army over here for some reason. Probably raiders. Let's go deal with them. Nope, they're part of the war, because we just got war score for beating them. Alright, well, let's besiege their baronies of Raska. I think that's how you pronounce it. We'll besiege these baronies and take their lands. While that army's besieging, we're gonna go fight their army again, because again, hopefully, we can capture their leader. Let's split this army in half. Send it to another barony. It looks like we're gonna win this battle down here. We did. So we're gonna split this army in half as well, so we can besiege more lands at once. Because we've mainly destroyed their army, it's not much of a threat. Just lots of sieges are taking place at the moment. So we'll continue doing that. The enemy army's coming back. Let's get this army together and go deal with them while we besiege more territory. Yeah, we're definitely gonna win that battle, I think. If these reinforcements right... Well, no, we probably don't need these reinforcements. Yeah, we won. This is a costly war, and I didn't expect it to be. Hopefully I become a wiser ruler over centuries of rule. Alright, we just won the war. There we go, it's won. Disband our armies. And we actually gained money during that war. I just realized something. We should probably convert the religions of these places and their culture. We will slowly convert the culture of all these lands as well. So far, this series is going well already. And we have a lot of money, and we can choose a new spy master. For some reason, the other one is dead, probably. Old age, there we go. Excellent. Let the game run. Okay. Everything's going well. Our vassals aren't very fond of us because we own so much of the kingdom directly. Now, normally, you'd probably want to divide the empire amongst your vassals. Like say, oh, you're the duke of this place, you rule this place. But I'm ruling a lot of it directly. Everything in the purple, Byzantine Empire, what it says Byzantine Empire within our lands, I own directly. So I own a decent portion of the empire directly. And I have a lot of influence over everyone else. Our culture is growing. We're discovering Cassius Bellas, which allow us to go to war more. More outside of marriage escapades of our vassals. Ridiculous. We have quite a lot of money being saved up. How many men do the Abbasids have? 3,000. Are they allied with anybody? Not really, honestly. What if we declared war for our rightful land? We could. Oh, they're losing a war with someone. We're definitely doing that. Alright, we're at war with the Abbasids. Like, This is crazy. We have been in constant war for a while. It's actually saved because this war could go very badly. We probably shouldn't have declared such a war, but it's too late now. And there's the Abyssinian army, and Famagusta on Cyprus. No, on Nicosia. Looks like we're gonna win. Ow, and we beat their leader, so that's a lot of war score from that one battle. And let's send over some more troops this way. We can't deal with the court right now. We have our own issues. And we're going to split this army again, because again, there's not a lot of supplies on Cyprus for 10,000 people. Or over here, so we're going to split this army as well. Our vassals are fighting each other for land. You know what? They can do that. I'll change the laws to where they can't do that later on, but we have more pressing matters right now. I mean, for goodness sakes, we're at war with the Abbasid Caliphate. We just won a siege. The war seems to be going well. And again, the Abbasids are at war with other people. We just won another siege. Let's move on. That army. And we won another siege, so again, we'll move on again. Let's hope we can win this war swiftly. We always have money for mercenaries, if we need to. I always keep a rainy day fund for soldiers of fortune, men for hire. Sadly, we can't afford to start building massive amounts of churches in our empire as much as I'd love to, so our priest isn't very happy that we declined his offer to build a church if we funded it. We have another military perk, but we just can't afford it. Alright, we just... Oh, we almost... Well, oh, we just got 100% war score. And already, we have taken all our de jure territory from the Abbasids. Now we should probably stop conquering and deal with converting the cultures and religions of the lands we just took. But I don't like having this portion of our empire so disconnected because of this little territory. So we're actually going to go to war again. And that might be the last war for a little bit. Because again, same thing as last time. We want to just build up and grow stronger. Let's just win this siege. Tide of battle. I've seen how it happens. That slight lull in the middle of combat. The brief moment when neither side is pressing into the fray and the melee breaks like waves parting around a rock. Time to rearm with whatever weapons aren't stuck in a body. We gained the trait Reaver, so we are an even better warrior now. We can probably split our army in half. And go try to fight this army down here. We are ill, we're gonna send for a physician. We'll hire the best doctor we can. And he cured us, basically. And our soldiers are getting lectures on honor. We can't really pay attention to these events. We guess we can do this one. Moved by my tribulations, Prince Gavril has offered me his counsel and aid on many occasions, hoping to alleviate the burden of my duties. However, Gavril's attentions have incurred the ire of Prince Ashot. Gavril cannot be trusted. This is merely a ploy to exploit you, my liege. Then defend the honor of your... They could do a duel to the death. No. Can the three of us not find common ground? And our sickness is gone. And they want a siege up there. So we're gonna have to go deal with them. Or they're about to win a siege, I mean. Yep, they just won a siege. We just lost a battle. This is not good. Rush into the fray again. We won the battle that time. Now we just have to win the siege, I think. And this war will be over. Yep. We're uniting Byzantium. I thought this conquests of our land was going to go a bit differently. I thought we would conquer the west, then fight the stronger powers in the east, but it seems like we're fighting the stronger powers in the east first. Let's check what lands we own. We almost united the furthest eastern portions of our empire. Again, it's probably a bad idea to continue these conquests. Oh, some of our land is owned by these guys, and they're very strong. But we could go ahead and unite the far eastern land. You know what? We have the money, we have the men, we have all the power in the world. So let's actually send our armies. Our armies are on the way. Here they are. Yep. We're definitely gonna win this battle. We won. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. We just gained some perks. Did Crusader declare war on us? I think they did. This is terrible. Let's go fight our enemies then, I guess. We're at war with a major empire now. Let's actually hire some mercenaries, because I'm rather afraid of losing this war. A bunch of mercenaries. For hire. And we'll send them all to the same place. And we should win this battle. It's a very major battle. It was close, and a lot of men died. But in the end, we won. And we're going to besiege some lands. Let's split our army because there's not enough supplies. Actually, let's keep our armies together, because our enemies are vast. Luckily, we just won a bunch of sieges. Looks like we'll have to go to battle again. The numbers are fairly even, though. But we might be able to win. I think we can win this battle. I think we can do it. We might not be able to, actually. Come on, men. If we can win this battle. We're winning. We just won that battle. We've taken a bunch of prisoners. And we'll besiege some more lands. How dare these cowards attack us while we were at war with someone else. But this is why we keep that rainy day fund, in case we need mercenaries. Now we're winning a war, and we have another military perk. We are now a strategist. And the enemy army is coming back. Which isn't very good. But let's see if we can't just win some sieges and they go away. Alright, we have enough to enforce peace. We defended our land. We're going to disband our armies. And we probably should not go to war for a little... What happened here? How did the Kingdom of Bulgaria get this land? I would like to know that. Let's get our armies together again. I guess they had some distant claim on it. That should end after this war. Let's split our armies. Siege all these lands. We are really winning quite easily. Already this war is over. I won't complain, we get money for every war we win. Now we need to disband our armies, let them rebuild. Check our Jajir lands. So we've proven we can beat Khazaria. I'm a little less scared of them now. I'm still terrified of their army, but less so now. Especially... But we are going to have to go to war with them again at some point, because we just need some of their lands, and we've reunited all our east, and then we could probably focus on our western borders. Or we could go to war with our western neighbors to reunite our empires there. Are these guys allied with anyone? They own some of our de jure territory. Let's go to war with them. We've given our army just a little bit of time to replenish. We'll raise all our armies. We'll march to Iran. Not Iran, Iran, or whatever it is. We'll meet them in battle. Hopefully beat them. Again, we can't deal with the court right now. We won that battle, simple enough. Let's split our army. Oh, we captured their leader. We are slowly, but surely, uniting our eastern lands. Back under the Byzantine banner. We could go to war with this person. He only has 500 men. We're definitely going to war with him. Send our army. We beat them in a battle. Now we're besieging their lands. And we just paid one of our vassals money. He wanted tax breaks, and we came to an agreement. We pay him actually a lot of money, and he gives us one of his counties. So we own even more of the empire directly. Which means we'll have more money and more troops because the crown directly rules the land. And we just beat this enemy. Look at that. Slowly the east begins to fall under our control. And let us keep converting religions and cultures of these areas. So that the people like us. Once we unite Byzantium, we will most likely cease our wars for a very long time. Then we can focus on internal politics. I'm just wanting to get the Empire united. I think we just won this war as well. Excellent. Now the only lands in the east that aren't ours are owned by Khazaria. But they're allied with a bunch of people now. You know what? Someone will die and they'll probably join us. I'll offer their vassalage at some point, maybe. If they accept. Khazaria can't hold on to those lands forever. So, we're done conquesting in the east, because we're going to get that through, like, deals or something. We don't need to go for a huge war for that little amount of land. I think it's 1 or 2 counties. Or baronies, I should say. And we need to focus on the west. Yeah, let's just look at this here. So we need this, basically southern Italy, land here, and we own a little bit of land that's rightfully ours here. Is Venice allied with anyone? No, not really. Let's just march on Venice, then. Oh, we're losing money. These wars are very expensive. Well, now we're gaining money. I don't know what's going on. We just need to besiege one more area. We've taken Venice. I think we just won. Disband our armies. More perks. Now. Faction was created against us. Greek populace want independence. Why? Some of our counts, barons, and mayors who aren't happy. But they can't send a demand for a long time. They'll probably stop this insanity eventually. Convert more faith. We can. Can we convert culture? We can go and convert the culture of here. Getting closer to uniting Byzantium back with its rightful lands. Especially because we own Venice now, which will make us a lot of money. I'm just worried because we're going to have to go to war with Italy at some point, who just inherited East Francia, and they have 5,000 men. But Khazaria will get our lands at some point. Through deals or whatever. In fact, I might do a few conquests. You know what? I might record a video after I do these conquests, because they're just becoming more of the same, and I think it'd be more interesting if we could do some internal reform. Well, anyway, I think that's going to be it for this episode, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe, and I bid you all, Vale.